lot of companies building tools on top of existing models. There's this fantastic tool called Write Sonic, and they have hundreds of tools in it. Help you write, summarize, create a blog, all those things, right? Now, the newer models, like GPT-4, helps you generate a tone, write a blog based on that tone, all those things already there in GPT-4. So where do you think the future of these small niche products built on top, let's say OpenAI or Gemini, will have will survive? These SaaS tools will, or will they kind of eaten away my revenue?
I think it's a great question. A lot of engineers like us, we try and build solutions on top of these already pretty powerful models. First of all, these models are not going out there and solving end user problems. They're creating the infrastructure layer. And now we have frameworks coming up on that, patterns coming up on that, agentic workflows, which, for example, are being built on this. I believe that it's not in the remit of OpenAI or Anthropic to solve end user problems. They're not invested in that. When you build something, even if it takes a little bit of effort, but it solves a big problem and creates a huge amount of value, it's still worth building. Now, of course, you have to keep evolving it. And who is going to evolve it for that specific use case? Let's say if you build, MedArm's coming out, Google's kind of optimized it for medical domain. If a healthcare professional picks it up and says, I'm going to create a use case or a journey where I'll allow my patients to understand more about their problems and diseases. Now, that might be a small increment, but it'll be completely disruptive. And who's going to be invested in continuing to improve it? Tomorrow, if MedFarm gets replaced by another LLM, who's going to connect it to the right LLM? It's going to be this guy, who's really invested in solving the problem. It's the entrepreneur. They've got a purpose which is defined for their lives, which is to solve this, right? And that's where I feel they're the ones who will eventually succeed. Of course, people who build it with a short-term view that, hey, this is a fancy technology, I don't know if I'm going to be there or not after 5 years, that sort of fear-based building will not work. Yeah. So I think tools will not survive which are backed by entrepreneurs or built by entrepreneurs and teams who are not invested in solving the problem. And I think at the same time, it's going to be extremely important for tools like this to move fast, because in this, technology is not going to be the leverage you will have. It's the distribution. It's how fast you reach your target market, how convincingly you're able to sell your product,